There are lessons learned, okay, from the first review report, and that has really helped us, to focus on the essential issues, the key results areas, okay, and therefore we have worked, I believe, considerably towards that. Ghana currently is prioritizing agriculture to a level that is almost unprecedented, and the results are showing. Okay, agriculture is about the fastest growing sector in Ghana now. We are pursuing a transformation agenda. Our minister is very passionate. Okay, and this is on the back of our strategic campaign of planting for food and jobs. Okay, whose objectives, address most of the issues that has occasioned this whole CADIP program. And so therefore, hopefully we know that when the review is done, we will come out looking very good as putting or paying more attention to the issues. That's why I made that statement.
Now, looking at the African continent, not just Ghana alone, we know that we were supposed to increase our budgetary allocation to 10% from whatever level that we are right now, but most countries have kept on making different arguments about why they should not increase to agriculture 10%. What is the position of Ghana?
You see, in the case of Ghana, we like to look at things a bit differently. We have the mainstream budget, national budget, where the agricultural sector will have its own allocation. Okay, but then there are other sectors which also contribute to the development of agriculture, and where funds are allocated or directed, okay, to support agriculture, I'd say indirectly. So take for instance the Ministry of Roads and Highways, okay, where feeder roads will take a chunk of government's budgetary allocation, okay, but this will end up improving, agriculture infrastructure and other services, all to be able to improve, delivery to the agricultural sector. So Ghana likes to look at this from a very holistic point of view. We look at other contributions that are being made through other sectors, in addition to what the agricultural sector itself is doing. So when you aggregate that, you'll find that Ghana does a lot of, support or contribution to agriculture. That, I believe, is the way to look at it, rather than just focus on what the agricultural ministry is doing. Because there are other activities that are essential, but which lie in the domain of other ministries, but they're all going to contribute to the development of agriculture.
Now, looking at the biennial report and the parameters that are set, do you see African countries attaining them eventually?
Well, to the extent that there is a forum like this, to the extent that Africa has come together, okay, and recognizes the need, okay, to work, collectively towards achieving these objectives. That itself inspires hope, okay, and the peer review mechanism that is being adopted, I believe, will go a long way to help, so that individual countries can be whipped into line where they are lacking, and also, there'll be the benchmarking, okay, so process where countries can look at best practices from other countries and then try and emulate, even though we may have our peculiar, challenges and differences, but this whole process or forum or platform that has been given certainly is the right way to go. And therefore, I believe that with time, with time. The stronger ones certainly will be able to achieve, these objectives faster, but then they will be able to drag, the others along. So surely, yes, I believe they are realistic.